So you can go ahead and join me in standing. We are going to be using the chair a lot today, so just make sure you have that close by. All right, get this away. Perfect. All right, and we are going to go ahead and start with our trusty marches. So again, every exercise here is 30 seconds on, starting with the lower legs, moving on to a little bit of core work, and then we'll finish up with upper body and some stretches. We also got our cardio that we'll be intermittently doing between some of our sets, and then marches as a nice active recovery. All right, so the first of our cardio, we're just gonna do some butt kicks. We'll start nice and slow, keep warming up our bodies a little bit. Do 30 seconds of butt kicks. Halfway there with these. Yeah, kind of take a nice side steps while you're doing this. Kind of get a bigger range of motion. All right, let's march it out. So again, if anything is feeling too painful or a little bit too difficult, you can always resort to our home base, which is the marches. Really good way to recover from the strengthening exercises that we're doing, while also still burning some calories. All right. The next one of our cardio, we are just going to do some kicks. So kind of nice jabby kicks. Make sure you have plenty of room for this one. Don't kick anything. Really warming up those legs in preparation for some of our strength training. Five more seconds. Awesome. All right, let's march it out. Okay, so again, starting with our lower body, we are gonna use a chair for this one. So make sure you have that close by. In about 15 seconds, we are gonna get started with some chair squats. Be careful if you're using a rolly chair, just make sure you lock it up if you can, so it's not running away from you. All right, so grab that chair. We're just gonna do some squats. Try not to fully sit down for this one. We just kind of want to tap with our glutes. And if your chair is a little too low, you can always raise it up. Or maybe just tap on the armrest there. Five more seconds of these. Let's do one more. Awesome, march it out. All right, keep the chair close by because after this round of marches, we are going to be using the chair again. We'll be sitting down and doing some quad work. All right, so in about 5 more seconds. Then have a seat. All right, for this one, we're just going to engage our quads and straighten out our leg. And we're going to start with one leg at a time. So I'm just starting with my right leg. Hold it at the top for about 3 to 5 seconds. Really squeeze in that quad, that front muscle of your leg. Awesome. All right, let's do one more. Really good. All right, and we're going to switch it up. Other leg now. This is a great one to strengthen a whole bunch of muscles in the lower leg, quad, hip muscles are getting worked here as well. So this is another good one, especially in physical therapy. We use this one a lot. All right, let's do one more. Awesome. Okay, so go ahead and stand up. You can get your chair out of the way. March it out for 30 seconds. we'll do our cardio. We got a few more lower body stuff, and then we'll move on to core. So our knees are nice and high throughout all of these exercises. 10 more seconds. All right, for this one, we're going to work on our calves. So you're just going to go right up on your tippy toes, back down. Hold it up here for about 3 to 5 seconds. And hold onto the wall if you need some balance. Down. Down. Let's do one more. Awesome, really good. March it out. All right. And move. After we do around the cardio, move on to core. About 10 seconds, we'll start with those butt kicks, those glute kicks. All right. Let's go a little quicker this time, maybe. Feeling it in my quad right now for this one. Hamstrings a little bit too. 10 more seconds. All right, great. Let's march it out. Ooh, Lord, I'm feeling it today. Halfway there with these marches, and then we'll go into our alternating kicks. Speed it up a little bit for these kicks. I want to elevate the heart rate today. All right. So kick, kick. Really good. This is a good balancing one too. I know it's super important to work on our balance, so it's kind of a double whammy, this one. About 5 more seconds. You got it. Hold in there. Awesome. All right, let's march it out. All right, we are moving on to core. In about 15 seconds, we're going to start with our side abs, our obliques. We'll start with one side at a time, really get that burn. Really focusing on one side of the body. Let's kind of do a little bit more working, but this one is a side bend. So kind of depends on where you want to put your hands. You can do this. I find it's a little bit harder if you put your hands up. Just gonna bend to the side. Adds a little bit more weight. You should be feeling this one, like stretching on here, crunching down here, just engaging the core the whole way through. Remember, just staying on one side for right now. About 10 more seconds, then we'll march it out. Awesome, let's march it out. Focus on the other side. Fifteen more seconds. Excuse me. All right. So whichever side you didn't get to, let's get to it now. Halfway there. Really make sure you're squeezing. Let's do 2 more. Awesome. March it out. All right, we're gonna do 1 more core exercise. And again, we're just gonna stick with one side. I really want to make sure we're optimizing our workout today. So really focus one side at a time. All right, about 5 seconds. All right, we're gonna do some side crunches. Standing side crunches, one side at a time. Squeezing all the way through the movement. Really good. I'm really feeling this one. 5 more seconds. 1 more. Good job. Let's march it out. Give ourselves a little bit of a rest, active recovery, and we'll move on to the other side. Way there. Preparing ourselves for our next round. All right, here we go. Coming down on that oblique. The last of the core work, so make it count. 5 more seconds. Do 1 more. Awesome, really good. All right. Going to move on. We're going to do a round of cardio, then move on to upper body. So remember, we got those butt kicks first. Try to speed it up even more if you can. So here we go, really quick movements. Thirty seconds on. Keep up the speed. It can be easy to kind of come back on it, but we want to make sure we're optimizing today. It's a Monday, but we all need it. All right, really good. March it out. Still got our alternating kicks before we move on to upper body. Five seconds. All right, let's kick it out. Nice quick kicks. More than halfway. All right, last one, both sides. Awesome, march it out. Nice high knees, remember. All right, we are moving on up to the upper body. We are going to start in the chair. So you can go ahead and grab that now. Have a seat. And we are doing those trusty thigh biceps. So that's when we're grab that underneath your thigh. You're going to curl up, really engaging this bicep muscle right here. You can kind of modify this one. If it's feeling a little too hard, just kind of let your leg help you with this curl. Ten more seconds. Keep strong. Awesome. All right, let's move on to the other one. This one always surprises me how hard it is. Almost there. Keep going. Five more seconds. We're a little extra long with this one. Awesome. One more. Perfect. Let's march it out. Okay. All right, next of the upper body, we are going to do some desk push-ups. You can also do them off the edge of your chair, off the wall. That would be a little bit easier. But try to do that at that nice angle if you can. And if you're doing it off the chair, just make sure it's a stable chair. It's not going to move around on you. But all right, so we'll just start at that angle and do a push-up. And this one you can also modify. The closer you get to the desk, the easier it's going to be. The wall, that same thing. The closer you are to the wall, the easier that will be. Really good. We're going to go a little extra long. About 15 more seconds left. You got it. Stay strong. Five more seconds. Let's do one more for good measure. Awesome. Let's march it out. All right. We're going to do a quick little rounds of cardio. Going to skip the marching in between. We'll do marching now, and then we'll do marching after the full cardio set. Because I want to get arm circles in. Want to make sure we have time for those. All right, so let's start with those butt kicks. Maybe do some shoulder rolls, kind of preparing your shoulders for the arm circles that we'll be doing. Remember, after these butt kicks, we're going straight into alternating kicks. 10 more seconds of these. All right, let's kick it out. I'm already feeling better for the rest of the day. You do a little bit of exercise and just to wake yourself up. Always good. All right, 10 more seconds, and then we're going to march. We'll get on with our arm circles. Awesome. All right, let's march it out. And maybe take some nice rolls. Preparing our shoulders for what we're about to do. This is our last of the strengthening, as there's 3 sets of arm circles. Okay, so we are going to start with, let's start with the small ones. So about 5 seconds, out to a T. You're just going to kind of gently go forward. On the crazy big movement yet, make sure you have plenty of room for this one, because we are going to go a little bit bigger. We're going to do no real breaks in between these. So it's about 1:30 on, and then we'll march. And then we'll do Okay, let's do medium size, so not quite the full large range. It's just slightly bigger than small, slightly smaller than the large one. Already feeling it. So we're going forward with these the whole way. And then we'll go backwards after we give ourselves a little bit of a rest. All right, let's do big ones, 30 seconds. Oh, God. Did not miss these. 15 more seconds, keep strong. Awesome, let's march it out. Oh, God. So I got another round, so I gotta go backwards. And then we'll stretch it out. It's all good things, just strengthening. All right, about 5 seconds. Going backwards. All right. Start with small backwards. Sometimes I think it helps like walk around, takes my mind off it, I guess. I don't know. It does help, I think. All right, medium circles. Have less than a minute to go with these. I'm hurting with you, don't worry. Less than 40 seconds. All right, let's do our large ones. This is the last thing. Keep your arms nice and straight. Got 15 seconds left. I believe in you. All right, and stop. Good job. Whew. Made it. We survived. All right, start kind of our cool down process. So we are going to do our butt kicks and alternating kicks. We're just going to do them a little bit slower pace to slow down our heart rate. That's nice and recovered. And then we'll do a little bit of stretching. Right. So butt kicks, a little bit slower. Still working, but not going as quick as we have been. Halfway there. And we're just going to go right into our alternating kicks, nice and slow again. All right, here we go. So just kick out in front of you. So 5 more or 10 more seconds, excuse me. All right, let's slowly march it back out. We are going to get started with some stretching. So we are going to start with the lower body. Just adjust my camera. We're going to have a seat in our chair. We're going to do a nice hamstring stretch. So you are going to put one leg straight in front of you, heel on the floor, toes pointing up. Other leg just planted, like you're sitting regularly in a chair. Just gonna lean forward for a nice hamstring stretch. Kind of slowly ease into it, get deeper if you feel comfortable. If it's starting to hurt, come back off of it a little bit. Hold this for 15 more seconds. Taking nice deep breaths as we're slowing down our heart rate. 5 more seconds, and then we'll switch on over to the other leg. All right, so switch again. Other leg, heel planted on the ground, toes pointing up. Other leg planted like normal, and you just lean forward. Seconds. All right, slowly come up out of it. Next one we're going to be doing, as we're sitting in our chair, we're just going to do a really gentle spinal twist. So just grab the back of your chair somehow and just kind of stretch forward, looking back behind us. To kind of fix it like this. If you have any lower back pain, just do nice and easy. You don't have to look all the way behind you, just wherever you feel comfortable. But looking over our shoulder. Neck also getting somewhat of a stretch in the side as well. Right. You can go ahead and twist on over to the other side. Back behind us. Nice lower back stretch. Got 5 more seconds. Also, I'm really good. Slowly come out of it. All right, next one, you can just stay seated. We are just going to do a little bit of neck stretch. So we're just look to the side. You can look down. You feel a little something right there. And also grab the edge of your chair and look down and up. Get a nice stretch near the levator scapulae right there. So grabbing the chair just makes it just a little bit more stretched. So if that's feeling a little bit comfortable, just looking down is fine without holding on to anything. Okay, a few more seconds of this one. All right, and let's go ahead and move over onto the other side. So grab, look, you can look up or down. Maybe a little bit of slow nodding. All right. The very last one, we are just going to do a nice shoulder stretch. So just cross your body, holding on here, nice and easy, pulling yourself into it. Hold it here for a few seconds. All right, switch on over to the other side. Our last stretch of the day. All righty. Oh, I'm feeling good after the stretches. Hope you are too. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. This was super fun. I needed this today, so thank you for showing up. I will post this on YouTube by the end of the day. But thanks, everyone.
Wow. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.